This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. To be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and medium. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalling them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go at the 20. Pass. Touchdown, Mustangs. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the read. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, North Carolina.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Johnson.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Hit as he throws it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Pressure is coming. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Send the back in motion. The quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Ball handed to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, SMU. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and are just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Change the pre-snap look now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. quarterback in motion now. Looking to scramble now. He's swarmed by the defense.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down that's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. I'm curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Important third down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Tar Heels offense is on the move now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Point after, up and good. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Singleton. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to this receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Mustangs. They were not going to catch him that time.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
North Carolina.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the option play. As the 1st down is still going. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, SMU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up his defense all the way to the end zone.
North Carolina, 7.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Johnson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Johnson. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before getting in enemy territory at the +47.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Johnson. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. It's an option look. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
They'll try the option play here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Reed. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. 4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, SMU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's the end of the third
1 quarter away from crowning national champion in this college football season.
North Carolina, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that previous play. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and get the 5 at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They wrap it up after the conclusion, just short of the first down marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to throw yet again. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's second down.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try to run it with the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. Jukes to get free. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch. Get a little bit closer to the mark.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. Here's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Johnson. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
But a huge collision below delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Defense is coming after him. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's looking deep again. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.